Let's go very back for you, viewers. Alright guys, today we are back. Alright, so today's video, we're going to do some more Nations Over 3. Alright, so there we go. Now, we had the best update of all. I've legit gotten a whole brand new unit. Well, yeah, so, alright, so yeah, if you guys obviously saw last video, we did do the Steel Banner update. It was insane. It wasn't my best one, probably my third best one actually. My second best one is obviously the cursed one. Probably the last Saturday when we got in the duels machine. That's one of my best stamina abuses that I've tried. Obviously this one, well, not one of my best ones. My best one was the Christmas one, but yeah. But this is probably the third one. But yeah, overall it was kind of crazy. Like there was so many good units. We actually got both the Chicloteria and the Chicloterina, which is actually super good. So yeah. Anyways guys, for today's video, we're doing an intro. Now for alright, so today's scenario. So obviously the last scenario we did one where what if Germany? Well, actually I don't know if I can say right, but yeah, now today's scenario is going to be what if Russia decided to conquer. What if we had Russia versus Europe? Alright, so all like pretty much only the what if Russia and its allies destroyed China? Right, so the first thing that would happen obviously is what if Russia decide to become peace? Alright, so what if Russia, instead of attacking their enemies, decide to let things go? Alright, so the first thing that would happen obviously is going to retract all their territories back to so the first thing that's going to obviously happen is they're going to give back all of their conquered parts. So they're going to give back all of the territory that they took back over to Ukraine. Alright, now Ukraine's going to be shocked by this, and now Ukraine and Russia are officially going to go at peace, and they're going to finish off the war. Alright, now after this, they're also going to give back. They're also going to decide to take all the troops out of the ports of Georgia and give them back. Alright, so officially then we got 2 lands back. Alright. Now, next thing's gonna happen is Russia is gonna ask Ukraine. Russia is now going to become a peacekeeping. Going to become peaceful. Now, next thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna give Kaliningrad over to Okay, well, we're not gonna go to guys, but yeah, they're gonna give back all of the one that they conquered to Ukraine, and they're gonna give back their what they took. So like south of Kiev or Kobzia, something like that, giving the East back to Georgia. Alright, now, next thing's gonna happen is they're gonna start preparing they're gonna start preparing for peace. Alright, now, USA is really shocked by this because they know Russia, well, yeah, so now, USA is obviously gonna be mad by this because their plan, no. Now, USA is gonna be shocked because Russia's deciding to go peaceful, so, yeah, what they're gonna do next is crazy. Alright, so, now, also, China and North Korea are going to be really mad at Russia because since Russia's going on peace now, obviously China, they're now kind of worried that if they attack Taiwan, it'll be worried for them. Right, now North Korea is going to be really mad at Russia because since they're now peaceful, because yeah, they really want World War III to happen. All right, so yeah, now Iran is going to be all right. Alright with it, honestly, they don't really care. Right, they don't really care about it. I feel there's a difference between Iran's core. Not gonna lie. Yes. Oh yeah, it is a little bit different. I don't know. Alright, anyways, yeah. So with Iran, they are going to they are going to finance Iraq. They won't really care that much. So, yeah. Alright, I guess it's kind of different. Anyway, so yeah, basically, after this, Russia is now going to go on, obviously, peacekeeping. Alright, now, obviously, Poland and Finland do kind of want to destroy Russia, so Poland can gain Kaliningrad, and, obviously, Finland can gain this. Now, obviously, USA, they were kind of planning to take over Kaliningrad, but now it's not going to happen since they now know that Russia's peaceful, right? Or since Russia's kind of ended the war in Ukraine and also over here. Now, Moldova is wanting to destroy Transnistria. So then, they can unite all Moldova, so they're going to declare war on it. Now, obviously, Russia, they're not going to attack because they don't really care about Transnistria. So Transnistria's going to surrender and die. Alright. Now, after this, Russia is now going to officially start becoming neutral. Right, well, not neutral, but like start becoming more of a peaceful country, okay, and start to grow their relations with the allies. They are still going to be. He's still going to be a little bit mad for what they did, but obviously he's not really going to be too mad at them. Alright, he's going to kind of forget the past. Now, some of the Europeans like France is obviously going to forgive Russia, and they're going to start becoming allies. Obviously, Germany, same thing. Italy, yeah. So now. Belarus is going to be fine with it, and they're going to start growing their relations with Europe. Serbia, though, isn't really going to be growing relations with Europe. Well, they're going to grow with everyone else, but obviously Albania, they're not going to grow with. Right? And Croatia as well. So a few nations that do hate Serbia obviously aren't going to, repair, but a few of them are. Right? But yeah, mainly Russia, they're going to start growing their relations with Europe. Right now, China is going to be really, really mad at Russia, and they actually do want to. Now, obviously, for USA, they're not going to start their. Now, Russia and USA, they got a lot to repair. Obviously, So they are going to have a bit more time, only because them two are superpowers, right? And obviously, the only thing that they're going to be kind of rivals is obviously the superpower stars, right? Because Russia, since USA claims it, but Russia wants to, so yeah. But mainly, USA and Russia are gonna start becoming allies, right? Now it does feel a bit different. It does feel a little bit different to countries like China and North Korea because it's like they're gonna be betrayed, right? Because Russia's kind of like joint allies. Okay, it's not really that. It's just why Russia came for Israel. Now, obviously, it's not going to go too long as China is now going to start preparing for all things that Russia don't want China to do. So, China's going to declare war on Mongolia. All right, so over here they're going to move in to the country. Now, Russia's going to be really mad, but they won't really do anything because since they're peaceful, so they're going to let China do it. All right, now. After this, China and North Korea are both going to start preparing to attack Russia. Alright. So it does look like to them that Russia's betraying them, but actually not. Okay, Russia's just becoming peaceful. But obviously, China and North Korea do think that. Alright, so obviously Russia can't really persuade them. Now, after this, China is now going to declare war on Russia. Okay, something that we would never see in this game in real life or in this. Now, China and North Korea are both going to team Russia, so China's going to move up here and he's going to start praying. Now, Russia's going to be shocked with this because they just want to become peaceful, but what they do realize now is obviously they know that China and USA are really big rivals, so obviously, so it's kind of crazy because technically Russia's gotten China and North Korea into his mess, and then he's just decided to walk away from it, right, and pretend they're not allies. So yeah, it's kind of like, so basically it's kind of like Russia has, told China and everything, and yeah. Now, also with Russia, they're going to be really mad by us because their ally China is attacking them, right? Now, yeah, obviously it's not really his fault though. Right? Obviously it's just China thinking that Russia betrayed him. Now. So yeah, it's mainly that obviously Russia kind of got China into this mess. So it's kind of like Russia. It's kind of like China has been used by Russia. Alright, so basically has kind of helped out Russia in this mess, and then Russia just walked away from them, and just out of peace. So USA is going to send aid over to Russia, and that's fine. So it's going to start, now USA is going to give aid over to Russia, so they're going to go through here, going to go through Siberia, and it's going to go through here. Alright, now with the US aid, Russia is now going to push back the Chinese out of their territory, and it's going to start attacking them in Manchuria. Alright, now, Followed by this, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and the Philippines are now going to see the perfect chance of eliminating China. Right now, China, not China, and North Korea as well. I forgot to say that. Now, South Korea is going to attack North Korea. Alright, now obviously for North Korea, all their troops are over here fighting in Manchuria and also up here. So they're not really going to have too much to defend. So obviously there's going to be a better chance of South Korea. Also China, they're not really going to help out in this war since they've got their own war to fix. So yeah, they're going to quickly attack North Korea. And North Korea is going to die in a matter of seconds. Okay, so eventually losing to South Korea. Now all the North Korean troops are up here. But obviously Russia is not going to let the Chinese get through. So they're going to kind of just block China. So yeah, they're gonna. So Russia's now going to attack over here. Now, followed by this, we got a few different things. Oh, we got a few. Right, I'm gonna go over to this board. Now, we got a few different things happening. All right, like first. So over here, we've got Manchuria falling to Russia. Alright, so yeah. Now, India is going to see the per chance as well, and they're going to attack China. Alright, now Pakistan's also going to join in as they want to destroy India. Alright, now India is going to focus on attacking Tibet and is going to destroy them. Alright, now, followed by this, we got Kazakhstan moving in and is going to fund a quick rebellion, alright, known as the Xinjiang. And we've now got Xinjiang falling down to China. So basically, what's happening is there's going to be a bunch of different rebellions happening in China. Right now, followed by this, we've also got Russia attacking into Mongolia, and we also have them attacking over here. Right now, USA and Tibet are now not Tibet. Taiwan is going to attack China themselves. Alright, so they're going to land over here. Now, since China's having a lot of trouble right now, they're not going to be able to do much. And it's going to cause them to start attacking Russia, okay? Now, over here, Russia is going China's going to start losing over to Russia. Alright, so over here, they're going to lose to Taiwan. Alright, now China is going to want to surrender since obviously they're getting attacks and starting to lose. Right now, eventually King Dao is going to be taken, and we have the capturing of Beijing. Right, so that's going to go towards the Russians. Now after this, Russia's going to stop their little push, and it's going to let China do the rest. Right, so China, not Tibet. So Tibet, with the help of USA, is going to keep on attacking. And finally, we've got the surrender of Communist Russia. Right. Followed by that, we've also got Hong Kong and the other little city joining. Right now, after this, we've now got North Korea and China who are dead. Well, China's not dead, but they've been split into 1 million countries. So, if we take a look at a little bit of a peace tree right here. So, if we take a little bit of peace tree, Tibet is going to become its own country. So Tibet's going to become its own country, and then Russia is going to make their puppet state of is going to make their own puppet state with Manchuria. And they're also going to make this puppet state right here. Actually, let's not do that. And they're also going to make this puppet state. And in Mongolia, they're not really going to make a puppet state. They're just going to quickly release Mongolia back into its own country. Alright, so Mongolia is now going to release and it's going to come back to its own country. Anyways, also back over here as well with India. Obviously, we know India is going to... now, also quickly, India's going to finish off Pakistan. I didn't forget this part. Alright, and obviously India, they would have finished off Pakistan anyway. So yeah, after this, China's now gone, and some countries are going to be mad by this. Alright, like, for example, Cambodia and Laos. Iran's going to be a little bit... oh, I forgot about those. Iran's going to be a little bit mad by this. and then also and then yeah. So a few nations are gonna be a bit mad, but Iran can't believe that Russia's now. So yeah, what's kind of mainly happened is obviously Russia they kind of become peaceful, but since China and North Korea thought that Russia betrayed them, yeah, they go so also in a little bit of peace, obviously China split up, and then North Korea is now gone, and South Korea is kind of reunified them. Right, and obviously Russia they've now got two new puppet states. Mongolia is kind of the puppet state, but not really. Right, only because no, Mongolia is not really the puppet state. It's just a state. It's just a country that's been released. Right, but obviously, the Manchuria and this other Chinese little area. So these two are going to become puppet states. Obviously, I think we actually do have a bit of this puppet state being split up by Taiwan and USA. So obviously we got Manchuria gain all this part, and then obviously we got yeah. So this puppet state is going to eventually come split up. So yeah, eventually Russia's got Manchuria, and also they're going to see that Xinjiang's there, but they're not really going to. They're not really gonna puppet state at all. But yeah, so over here, obviously Taiwan's gonna become the new owner of China. Right. Now, after this, obviously Poland, they are now going to see that Russia's gonna, yeah. Now Poland is going to become great allies with Russia. So all of the Europeans are going to become great allies with Europe and Russia, and actually we now also have a bit of a domino effect in Asia, as now we got South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, and Thailand. They're all going to become allies with Russia. Not yeah. Now, also for us, we've also got Thailand as they're going to declare on Cambodia lost. Now, since obviously Russia's not going to get in this war, they are just going to quickly finish them off. So there we go. Now, over here, obviously, with China, they're now going to become great allies of the USA, and also obviously because Taiwan owns it. So now it's going to become. Now Taiwan is going to be renamed to to become China, and obviously we've got Xinjiang. Now obviously Xinjiang they do obviously now Xinjiang is going to become great allies of Stan nations. Obviously we got Tibet is going to become great allies of India, and then obviously Manchuria is going to become a great ally of Russia, and also the Europeans. So yeah, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, the Philippines, and Thailand. They're all gonna see that. Also, Australia and New Zealand, they're all gonna see that Russia has a chance, and they're gonna become great allies. All right. Obviously, India is happy about this because Russia's now friends with the Europeans. All right, and stuff like that. Now, a few more wars that are going to happen. So, for example, USA, they are going to see that Iran's still alive. Obviously, Russia, they don't really want USA to attack Iran, so Russia and Iran are going to have a bit of a talk. Now, Iran isn't going to. Yes, now, obviously, Russia don't really care anymore, as now they're on our side. So, they have kind of left Iran. Now, Iran is going to get attacked by the USA, and we have the collapsation of Iran. Alright, now, over here, the Kurds, right, they're going to quickly do a rebellion in, obviously, Iraq. Now, they're actually going to win here, and they're going to win by a long shot, right? Followed by, we've also got the Syrian one. Now, this one, obviously, the Syrian government, this is the new Syrian government, by the way, yeah, they're going to win here. Alright, quickly destroy them. Now, Syria and Iraq are both going to become brand new nations. And followed by this, we've also got Israel, as now they're going to see that they're going to become great ally of Russia, and obviously they're going to remove Palestine and Lebanon. Alright, not Jordan. I didn't really say Jordan no. Now we've still got a few more conflicts, like obviously the Ethiopian Sudan one, but we're not really going to go through those. Alright, they're not really anything major. But yeah, mainly the main thing is now is that USA has took over Iran. Alright, now they're gonna kind of do the same thing what they did with Iran, and they're gonna make Iran a puppet state of. Actually, let's do briefly. They're gonna make Afghanistan puppets. Iran puppet states. Right. Now, Pakistan is going to eventually become released, and it's going to become their own country again. But this time, obviously, let's do. So they're going to become their own country again. Obviously, this time it's just that they are going to lose a few territory. Right? They're going to lose. Their claim of. Yeah. Right. Now they're going to become their own country again. This time they're not really going to be mad at the Kashmir claims, as I don't really want to take over Kashmir. But yeah, so basically they're going to be coming back. Also, they're going to now over here. The world's going to start becoming peaceful, as now so China and Russia are now allies of the Europeans. A few more wars going to talk. Like obviously, USA they do want to get rid of communism now, so they're going to real quick declare war on Cuba. Eventually, Cuba is going to die, and they're now going to become like a puppet state, kind of like Vietnam. Now, followed by this, we've actually I'm going to take that quickly. That now actually USA Cuba is going to become the owner of the country. Now Nicaragua is going to become great allies to USA now, so they're going to start calling allies to USA and the rest of the countries. Now obviously because of this obviously because there's now a lot of new countries. We've got quite a lot happening, but mainly the thing is that world is peace. Now Vietnam is going to decide to break away from communism, and it's going to move towards democracy. All right, so basically throughout the world now, all communism moved because obviously obviously China was communism, but now they're dead. North Korea was communism, but they're dead, and Laos was also one, but they're dead. I would say Cambodia, but obviously they were communism, but obviously they're now kind of like a new government since obviously the government was slaying the people. So yeah, I won't really say that communism, but yeah. So overall, we've now got the ending of North Korea. All right, not North Korea. The ending of we've got Russia, who is now ending their little the world of rain. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I would say that's actually probably one of my favorite roleplays. Like we generally do good here. Anyways guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, and peace.